Stop. Don't continue. Don't move forward to the next thought. Stop trying to solve everything right now. Stop mentally reviewing what is missing, what didn't arrive, what you think should be happening, but isn't happening. Let go just for a moment of that constant need to control, to anticipate this, to understand every detail before you can rest. Because that movement, that internal noise that doesn't stop even when the day ends, is exactly what keeps you trapped in the same state. This is not content. It is not motivation. It is not another technique you are going to try with a tired mind. This is something deeper. Something that, as Joe Dispenza has shown, happens at the level where your state of being is truly transformed. And if you are here, it is because you are already ready to stop, even if it is for the first time in a long time. If these words resonate with you, if you feel that this moment did not arrive by chance, you can accompany this process by joining Mastery of Manifestation, a space where, as Joe Dispenza teaches, real change begins in the internal state you choose to sustain. This is not about consuming content, but about practicing, about returning again and again to these kinds of experiences that reconfigure your mind and your body. If you feel it, write in the comments, "It is already done," and allow that intention to integrate, because every presence here strengthens the field we share. In this space that you have just opened, begin to look inward with greater clarity. Remember that moment when you wanted something with such intensity that you could almost touch it. You imagined it. You waited for it. You felt it so close, and yet it did not arrive. Observe how that feels in your body. That slight pressure in your chest, that subtle emptiness, that tension that does not go away. Now, without forcing it, allow another experience to arise. Something that came without you looking for it, without effort, almost when you stop thinking about it. Feel the difference, the lightness, the openness, the silent calm. As Joe Dispenza points out, how the body recognizes those states, even before the mind understands them. And in that difference you just felt, there is something that begins to become clear on its own, as if the answer had always been there, waiting for you to stop searching for it outside. Reality does not respond to what you do on the surface. It does not respond to the words you repeat without feeling them. It does not respond to the visualizations you force. It does not respond to the constant effort to change what you do not yet understand. It responds to something deeper. It responds to the state in which you exist when no one is watching you. When you make simple decisions, when you check your phone, when you fall asleep, it is a reflection, like a mirror that does not interpret. It only returns what you are. And as Joe Dispenza explains, and that state of being is what defines personality. And personality is what creates reality. And as you recognize this, it is possible that you begin to see yourself within that same pattern, as if something quietly fits into place. If it has happened to you that at night your body is tired, but your mind remains active, replaying scenarios, trying to solve, waiting for something to change so you can finally feel at peace. If you feel that even when everything seems to be fine, there is a constant sense that something is missing, then this space is for you. Because this is not designed for you to do more, nor for you to try to control better, but to transform the internal state from which everything happens, especially in that moment when you begin to fall asleep, where, as Joe Dispenza explains, the state of being can be reprogrammed more deeply. This is where that change begins to install itself, without effort, from within. And as this understanding settles, the need may arise to know that this is not just an idea, but a real process that has been studied. Dr. Joe Dispenza has dedicated years to researching how thoughts and emotions modify the brain, how neuroplasticity allows new connections to be created, and how coherence between mind and body defines the state in which we live. What he has observed is that when the conscious mind begins to quiet, as happens in this moment before sleep, the subconscious becomes much more receptive. It is there where new programming can be installed more easily, not through effort, but through openness, through a deeper, quieter state where the body stops resisting and begins to change. And as this understanding becomes more stable, a clearer way of expressing it begins to appear. Neville Goddard summarized it with a precision that leaves no room for confusion, assumes the feeling of the wish fulfilled, not as an idea, but as an internal reality. And that assumption, sustained over time, ends up becoming a fact. But observe what this doesn't mean. It does not imply waiting. It does not imply forcing the mind to believe something. It does not imply repeating empty words, hoping that something will change outside. It implies something simpler and deeper. To assume it, as if it were already true, as if it did not need proof, as if a part of you already knew. And in doing so, something within the body begins to reorganize. Because as Joe Dispenza has also demonstrated, when the body begins to feel and experience as real, even before it happens, the mind and the emotion enter into coherence, and that state stops being an intention and becomes identity, silent certainty that doesn't need external validation. And at that point where everything seems clear, you can begin to notice something more subtle, something that has always been there, like a constant background that you rarely observe, a faint hum of unease, a sensation difficult to name that whispers that something is missing, that something is not yet complete. Perhaps you feel it as a slight pressure in your chest, a breath that does not fully release, a silent need for something to change before you can truly rest. And if you pause for a moment, can you perceive it without trying to correct it, without analyzing it? Because that state, as Joe Dispenza has explained, is an activation that the body has learned to sustain. And now, just observe, what would this very moment be like if everything were already resolved, without saying it, just feeling it? And in the midst of that observation, something begins to settle in silence, as if an internal peace finds its place without effort. Let me ask you something. If you already had what you have been waiting for, would you still be feeling this tension? Would you still be waiting for a sign? Would you still be asking yourself when it will arrive? Because normally it is lived the other way around, waiting for reality to change in order to then allow yourself to feel peace, waiting for external proof to give yourself permission to let go. But what begins to reveal itself here is a completely different logic. It is not the result that creates the state. It is the state that creates the result. And it doesn't need to be forced, only recognized. Because as Joe Dispenza explains, when the body begins to experience an emotion as if it were already real, the brain stops on distinguishing between what is happening and what is about to happen. And in that moment, the state of being changes, and with it, everything begins to reorganize without you having to chase it. And with that understanding settling in naturally, you can begin to bring it into something very simple, very direct. Each time that internal question appears, that silent doubt that tries to return to the same place, just pause, a gentle breath, without forcing it, and in that space, repeat internally. It is already done. You do not need to feel it perfectly. You do not need to convince yourself. Just stop feeding the previous pattern. Because as Joe Dispenza has observed, even a small and sustained change in thought begins to reorganize internal connections, and that is enough for now. And as you move forward in this process, there is a part that needs to be understood with complete clarity, because not everything feels immediate. Not everything manifests with visible signs. After letting go, silence appears, a space where it seems that nothing is happening, where the mind, accustomed to noise, begins to become restless. And that is where that internal voice returns, subtle, familiar, almost automatic, saying that nothing has changed, that everything is still the same, that perhaps it was an illusion. And in that instant, you have a choice to go back to what you have always done, to try to control, to look for proof, to force results, or to stay here, without reacting, observing, allowing that voice to pass. Because that silence is not emptiness, it is not absence, it is reorganization. As Joe Dispenza has proposed, the brain begins to form new connections when you stop reinforcing the same patterns. And even if you do not see it, something is already adjusting, internally and externally. And the only thing that sustains that change is not interrupting it, not going back, even if everything is calm, even if nothing seems to be moving. Because there is where everything is truly happening. And in that stillness that begins to become stable, something sustains itself, without effort, without the need for confirmation. This is where you choose not to wait for something to change, but to begin to inhabit the feeling that it is already resolved, now, in this moment, not as an idea, but as a way of being, a gentle calm that settles into the body, a certainty that doesn't need explanation. Because as Joe Dispenza describes, when you enter into coherence with a reality you do not yet see, you begin to interact with the quantum field as if it were already present. And in that state, everything begins to align, without haste, without tension, only from certainty. And as this state begins to settle more naturally, you can begin to understand why all of this works, not as a belief, but as a process that has been observed and by studied disciplines such as clinical hypnosis, neuroscience, and mental programming, have identified that there is a specific moment just before sleep in which the conscious mind begins to relax. And with it, the barriers that normally filter information begin to soften. It is in that space where the subconscious becomes more receptive, where the brain begins to accept new instructions without its usual resistance. As Joe Dispenza has explained, when the mind and the body enter into coherence, neural patterns can reorganize more easily, and what once required effort begins to install itself more naturally. You do not need to do anything else. Just allow that state to continue deepening, letting control dissolve little by little, while everything within you begins to settle in silence. And as this descent becomes deeper, quieter, something essential begins to reveal itself. Dr. Joe Dispenza has explained that in this transition towards sleep, the brain enters states such as theta, where the line between the conscious mind and the subconscious becomes more flexible, more open. In that space, what you think, what you feel, what you sustain internally, no longer passes through the usual filter and begins to install itself more deeply. That is where true reprogramming occurs, where new neural connections can form more easily, where a new way of being begins to take place without resistance, because the body is no longer defending what is familiar. As Joe Dispenza has demonstrated, when there is emotional coherence, When what you feel and what you think begin to align, the brain interprets that experience as real, even before it happens. And in that instant, it is not what you do that matters. It is the state you are entering. That space where everything begins to change without effort, where it simply happens. And at this point, there is nothing left to understand, nothing left to do, only to let yourself go. Lie down, close your eyes, gently bring your attention to your breath, without controlling it. Just observe it. Feel the weight of your body, the contact with the surface, the stillness that begins to envelop everything. You do not need to adjust anything. You do not need to make an effort. As Joe Dispenza points out, the change is already in process. And now, simply rest. I can feel my energy reorganizing at a new level of consciousness. I fully surrender to the process of transformation. Everything I've lived has prepared me for this new version of myself. I am manifesting a life that reflects my inner evolution. I rebuild myself through self-love and clarity. Each renewed thought opens a new path. I accept uncertainty as a sign of true growth. I choose to be someone different from who I used to be. I am committed to my most authentic awakening. I can feel the old gently dissolving with softness and respect. This stage marks the beginning of a new reality. I am aligned with a higher version of myself. Every emotion released makes way for a clearer identity. I am allowing my inner truth to take the lead. I reinvent myself with determination, without clinging to the familiar. I am crossing the threshold into a completely new life. I choose to be reborn with every thought, with every conscious action. I am shedding the skin that no longer belongs to me. I trust that my soul knows the way to my expansion. My rebirth requires no permission, only intention. Every blessing is a direct response to an elevated emotion. Expansion never stops when it's allowed to flow. Universal abundance is expressed in all forms of the present. The perfect rhythm of life is revealed when control is released. What vibrates in unity always multiplies. The deepest creations are born in the silent heart. Every conscious breath activates new forms of provision. Inner beauty attracts harmonious external manifestations. The generosity of the universe has no conditions, only receivers. What is celebrated grows stronger and repeats itself. True abundance begins when desire no longer comes from lack. Where there is gratitude, there are more reasons to be grateful. The universe responds better to love than to effort. What is received with humility becomes lasting. Every pure intention finds its natural channel of expression. The right doors open without being forced. Every step taken in faith leaves traces of prosperity. The unexpected is always more generous than the planned. Surrender activates outcomes that logic cannot explain. Everything held with integrity blossoms into fullness. I am at peace with money and the way it flows to me. I remain open to new sources of income. I am expanding my capacity to generate and sustain wealth. Everything I express with intention becomes flow. I feel proud of the relationship I'm building with money. I am creating a prosperous, free, and sustainable financial future. Every coin that enters my life is infused with purpose. I am deprogramming old beliefs that no longer support my abundance. I recognize myself as someone who deserves more than I imagined. I choose abundance without fear, without guilt, without limits. I am receiving exactly what I am prepared to sustain. Every income is a reflection of what I've already planted. I am creating a life where giving and receiving are equally effortless. I move with confidence in a world full of financial opportunities. The energy of money flows naturally through my life. Each new connection can open pathways to prosperity. I am leaving survival behind and beginning to flourish financially. I allow myself to envision a wealth that also expands my soul. I surround myself with symbols, ideas, and choices that represent abundance. I feel the universe supporting me in every financial step. I recognize myself as valuable simply because I exist. Each breath connects me to the love I already am. Well-being begins when I treat myself with kindness. Who I am in this moment is enough and worthy. I deserve to live a life that reflects the best of me. I don't need to change anything to start loving myself now. I care for myself with awareness, not pressure. What I feel is valid and has a safe space within me. Compassion toward myself transforms my reality. I allow myself to be imperfect and still deeply loved. I am worthy of receiving love without conditions or effort. I treat myself with the same tenderness I offer others. I'm learning to value myself with every thought I choose. The presence I inhabit deserves respect, care, and light. What I once rejected in myself, I now embrace with understanding. I am worthy of all that is good without needing to prove it. Every part of me deserves to be seen with love. I give myself permission to rest without guilt. Living in self-love is a daily act of inner revolution. The voice I speak to myself with shapes my inner world. Everything my body needs is being provided from within. I align with a biological rhythm that promotes balance and strength. Every cell responds as part of a living network of wisdom. I am creating a new relationship with my health, more loving, more clear. Renewal happens effortlessly when I choose serenity. I feel supported by an inner force that brings everything into order. I am honoring my natural cycles with presence and respect. Every deep rest is an act of complete healing. I am rebuilding my well-being from the root. The life that flows through me holds the power to restore and strengthen. My entire body is grateful for the moments I take to listen to it. I am accessing a new dimension of well-being. I allow myself to release the physical past and open to new vitality. Balance is a choice I consciously inhabit. I am fully receptive to the processes of self-adjustment. Every sensation of lightness is a sign that my body is in order. I am reconnecting with the biological intelligence that gave me life. Every tissue, muscle, and cell is working in favor of my expansion. I am discovering harmony between my energy and my physiology. Health is expressed in the clarity of my mind and the lightness of my body. I enter this sleep, knowing I'll wake up lighter and renewed. The quantum field is reorganizing my reality as I rest deeply. My mind and body know exactly how to regenerate tonight. The night whispers that it's time to let go and trust. I am ready to enter a space where time stops and the soul breathes. I feel wrapped in an energy that protects me and reconnects me to my essence. Conscious sleep takes me to a dimension where everything is possible. Tonight is a portal into a more harmonious version of myself. I open to rest as one who surrenders to the sacred. Every time I close my eyes, the universe begins to restore me. I am being gently guided into a night of regenerating peace. Nothing else matters now except this present moment and deep rest. I am allowing the highest within me to take the lead during sleep. Deep rest prepares me to receive what I have chosen to manifest. Tonight, I reconcile with my body, my story, and my energy. Sleep is my space for silent healing. I allow myself to be wrapped in a calm so real that everything in me settles. I am ready to close the cycles of the day and enter the creative void of rest. As I sleep, my vibration rises effortlessly. I surrender to rest as one who floats in an ocean of light. I feel inspired by the person I am becoming. I am crossing the bridge between the past and my new present. Every part of me that transforms unlocks a new possibility. I reinvent myself with love, without judgment and without rush. I feel my mind and body adapting to this new vibration. I'm stepping into an identity more aligned with my inner truth. I choose to change from the root, not just the surface. I allow myself to break the patterns that kept me stuck. The transformation I'm living now is part of my purpose. I am emerging with clarity, focus, and renewed energy. I am ready to receive a life that reflects my inner evolution. Everything within me is being reconfigured toward a new reality. I let go of the fear of change because I trust what's coming. I give myself permission to stop being who I used to be. Every part of me is aligning with a more authentic vision. I am inhabiting a new frequency with every decision I make. My rebirth begins in inner silence. I am planting a new identity with intention and clarity. Every deep transformation brings me closer to my essential truth. I feel how what no longer resonates dissolves in love. Inner calm is the fertile ground of creation. Each new morning brings a fresh dose of abundance. Well-being is built from clean thoughts and elevated emotions. Receiving is also an act of love toward life. The energy of the universe leaves no emptiness. Everything is filled with purpose when one vibrates in truth. Everything aligns effortlessly. The soul's vibrational language creates results before words do. Where there is surrender, there are miracles. All that is good flows toward where there is acceptance. Universal wealth reveals itself at the rhythm of surrender. Empty spaces are open fields for new possibilities. Every expansion begins with a sustained, elevated emotion. Softness is more transformative than force. The universe takes care of what is created with awareness. Inner alignment attracts all that is ready to manifest. What is visualized with faith and felt with joy cannot fail. Every step taken in trust multiplies the outcome. Abundance is a frequency, not a goal. What once seemed distant draws near with inner change. I am available to receive wealth without sacrifice. I feel how wealth expresses itself through me effortlessly. My life is designed to sustain long-term abundance. I connect with the uninterrupted flow of universal prosperity. Every new idea can become a source of income. I recognize within me the ability to generate wealth from what I love. I choose to see money as a loving and available form of energy. Everything I do with intention creates financial value. I am someone who acts from economic certainty, not from worry. I am grateful for the decisions that led me to this new stability. I allow myself to have more than I need, without guilt or fear. I live in harmony with an economy that adapts to my desires. Every financial step I take is supported by my inner wisdom. I am building wealth with focus, clarity, and balance. My income increases in sync with my inner growth. I remain in the frequency of prosperity, even in moments of uncertainty. I am capable of creating abundance without exhausting myself. The universe shows me new ways to prosper every day. I feel comfortable receiving large and frequent payments. My financial decisions come from clarity, not fear. I receive myself with tenderness in every mistake I make. I am healing patterns from the root, without judgment. I choose thoughts that strengthen and reconcile me. Self-love does not depend on achievements. It arises from presence. My story does not define my worth, only my path. Every healthy boundary I set is an act of love toward myself. I deserve rest, joy, and full presence. I am enough, even when I'm not being productive. recognize myself as someone worthy of receiving and sustaining love. Every cell in my body listens when I speak to myself with respect. The sweetness with which I treat myself shifts my vibration. I honor myself when I allow myself to be authentic. I choose relationships that reflect the love I nurture within. I am worthy of being loved for who I truly am. I allow myself to take up space without feeling like a burden. I'm learning to look at my reflection with acceptance. I don't need external validation to know my worth. I stay by my side with love, even on difficult days. Every emotion I feel deserves to be met with presence. I am enough for myself, here and now. I open myself to the experience of living with clean, constant energy. I am releasing my system from every emotional weight that blocks its flow. My well-being is reflected in my breathing, steady and deep. I am walking toward a version of myself that is more stable and vibrant. Every conscious decision restructures my biological field. I am in direct relationship with the source that sustains my health. Life flows through me with serene power. I remain open and available for limitless health. Each night while I sleep, my body works for my well-being. am fully aligned with the energy of cellular renewal. Memories I no longer need dissolve with every exhalation. The stability of my health is born from loving awareness. Every step I take grounds me deeper in my vitality. I am releasing old tensions that no longer support my evolution. I am in balance between rest, nourishment, and movement. Harmony settles in when I allow myself to live without excess. I am in constant communion with the organic intelligence of my body. Health expands when I stop fearing my sensations. I am learning to inhabit myself with daily respect and care. I feel renewed when I recognize myself as part of a greater whole. Each deep breath brings me closer to restorative sleep. Tonight, I choose to let go of control and allow the body to work its magic. I'm entering a state where my vital energy fully recharges. Conscious sleep opens doors to dimensions where peace feels natural. My mind grows quiet as my soul expands. I release all expectations and simply rest. Inner silence is my medicine tonight. I am being rebuilt on every level. As I sleep deeply, in rest, I connect with the wisest part of myself. Each night is an opportunity to remember who I truly am. I attune to the pulse of the universe as I enter sleep. Nothing external can disturb the peace that lives within me tonight. I'm floating in a space where everything aligns effortlessly. The night brings answers my waking mind has yet to understand. I am in harmony with the natural rhythm of rest. Tonight, everything I am not gently dissolves. I let myself be guided by the soft whisper of consciousness as I fall asleep. I'm awakening a quiet wisdom in the midst of rest. Deep sleep is a way of receiving without effort. In the darkness of night, I find my most serene light. I observe myself with compassion as I transform. I am grateful for the past, but I no longer carry it. I recognize myself in the midst of change as a source of power. I am willing to leave the familiar behind in search of what is true. I move forward with renewed determination. Every cell in my body responds to this new version I am activating. Change nourishes me, strengthens me, and sets me free. I am in full expansion, even if I don't fully understand it yet. My consciousness is opening to new ways of being and living. I am willing to destroy my old structures to build something real. I choose to live with an identity in constant evolution. I I am activating a new way of inhabiting the present. I allow myself to die symbolically in order to be reborn, more aligned. I am letting go of expectations to embrace what is genuine. I choose to break free from versions of myself that no longer support my purpose. I am in the process of creating myself from the deepest part of me. I transform not to become someone else, but to become who I truly am. I am in a natural and necessary cycle of rebirth. I move with trust within the mystery of change. I am available to step into my new identity without fear. All loving energy set in motion returns magnified. Life rewards emotional clarity more than control. There are no limits for those who remain in a state of gratitude. Every manifestation begins with the choice to believe. More is received when expectations are released. Ongoing openness generates continuous provision. What is aligned does not need to be forced. Synchronicity happens when the heart and mind cooperate. Every affirmation spoken from the soul is a command to the universe. Expansion is a consequence of coherence. What is simple and true generates abundance effortlessly. Every loving desire already has a path created. Consistent faith perfectly reshapes reality. What is honored through intention manifests into matter. Inner truth magnetizes what is destined. Every vibration of peace creates lasting results. Decisions born of the soul always prosper. Where there is joy, there is multiplication. Abundance grows where there is inner balance. What already feels real begins to become visible. I am training my mind to see wealth in the everyday. I surround myself with energy, words, and spaces that reflect prosperity. Abundance is an integral part of my energetic identity. I allow myself to experience money as expansion, not as a burden. The frequency of my gratitude amplifies my ability to receive. I align with people who share a prosperity-conscious mindset. Every income I receive strengthens my trust in the process. I am expanding my capacity to hold wealth with responsibility. Every number in my account reflects the transformation I've lived. I attract projects that are financially prosperous and emotionally meaningful. I recognize myself as worthy of living a life of stable abundance. I am someone who creates financial freedom from the inside out. I feel gratitude as I watch my resources multiply. I am experiencing a more conscious, more liberated economy. I open myself to new and unexpected forms of income. My financial expansion is constant and sustained. I hold thoughts that build a new financial architecture. I feel light in my relationship with money. I allow myself to raise my financial standards without pressure. I am surrounded by signs of financial growth. Self-acceptance opens doors that judgment closes. I give myself time, silence, and care as acts of love. I embrace all that I am, without conditions. I deserve joy without having to earn it. My story deserves to be told with love, not guilt. I am releasing beliefs that made me feel less than. Every step I take in healing is an act of love. I reconcile with the parts of me I once denied. My emotional well-being is a legitimate priority. I'm learning to care for myself the way I always wished to be cared for. Tenderness is not weakness, it's power in calmness. Living in self-love is the first step toward any change. My worth does not depend on what others see. I celebrate myself for everything I've made it through. Every scar tells a story of resilience and worthiness. I'm learning to be a refuge for myself. I don't have to be perfect to deserve love. I allow myself to be light, even in the midst of my process. The love I give myself prepares me to receive love from others. I'm building a steady and patient relationship with myself. I am allowing life to do its work within me. Every inhale cleanses, every exhale releases. I am on the natural path of self-regulation. I am embracing rest as an essential part of my health. My physical well-being is an expression of my spiritual connection. I am open to a kinder experience of embodiment. I feel strong not because of resistance, but because of coherence. Health blossoms when I choose to live consciously. I am releasing habits that interfered with my balance. Physical lightness is born from emotional clarity. I am allowing the new to take its place within me. The energetic field around me gently restructures me. I am manifesting health through my vibrational frequency. The energy I hold within has restorative power. My body is a temple, a tool, and an ally. I am understanding the relationship between my thoughts and my well-being. I move in sync with an intelligent body. am experiencing a new way of living in vitality. Health manifests as the result of constant presence. I connect with a silent force that restores every part of me. Tonight is a gift I honor with presence and gratitude. I surrender to stillness with the trust of one who already knows how to rest. I am aligned with a frequency of total repair and restoration. Every part of me aligns with rest as an act of self-love. As I sleep, my energy field reorganizes in harmony. The universe holds me while I simply rest. I am entering a state where miracles begin to take root. Tonight, my only task is to let go and be carried. I am healing in silence, beyond what I can imagine. Rest is the space where my soul reconnects with its origin. I am grateful for this chance to close my eyes and trust. Deep rest is part of my spiritual practice. I am ready to enter the dream dimension where everything balances. Tonight, I meet parts of myself that only speak in silence. I'm leaving the day behind with love and acceptance. This pause is sacred. This moment is enough. In sleep, I activate the energy I need for the new day. I am in perfect coherence with the energy of rest. As I rest, my nervous system naturally regulates itself. Tonight, I honor the act of sleeping as an offering to my well-being.